it's once you see it, I don't think it's an extremely difficult question. But what they ask you to do is find the value of x. So initially, some people that are struggling on this looked at x and saw that it was right here, right? And it's 7x plus 1. Does that make sense? Let me zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. Just to confuse you. All right, so a lot of people have been seeing that 7x plus 1 right there and say, well, how do I relate that then to anything that's up here? And we look at that, right? Is that a mid-segment? Yeah, because this notation of these two markings here tells us that's a midpoint. Same thing over here. So that's a mid-segment. So we should know that y is, so the mid-segment is half the third side, or the side that you're parallel to, and that's 7x plus 1, right? Well, what's the issue with that equation? Well, yeah, I mean that.
It should be like 2y equals 7.
You could write so, or 2y equals 7x plus 1. That's fine. Those two things are fine. Those two equations are fine, but they're problematic because they have two variables in them, right? So I need another equation that has the exact same two variables. So I look at the other expressions here.
I just did this from the beginning. I skipped whatever you just did, and I just did this part.
Right, which is a lot of people may have done, and you get the answer right away. I look at that right there compared to that one, right? Okay, so x again, this x is a mid-segment. So I say the mid-segment is half the third side, so 4x minus 20. And now, how many variables do I have there? One. And I can solve for x that way, right? You can either distribute, and because they're both even numbers here, I think distributing is probably a good idea. Make that 2x minus 10. Make that x. Subtract that 2x from both sides, you get x to be positive 10 eventually. Then if you need to, you can find y, but I don't know if this question asks you to find y, does it? I need to find value of x and go from there. All right?
Yeah, wait, so how did you get 10?
Because when I subtract 2x from both sides, I'll get negative x equals negative 10. So the next equals Is that all right? Any others you guys want to talk about? We okay on the coordinate geometry question?
Yeah, they were pretty simple.
All right. Let's